Hey, I hope you're having a great day. So today I want to talk about IT security. IT security is a huge thing for us. Not so much maybe for you over there, but it's something you really need to understand. It's a massive risk to the business. It's growing 300% year on year. The problem didn't really exist 10, 15 years ago. I did my master's degree in IT security way back when. And when I did that, people, especially small businesses, they really weren't interested. But now it's really front of mind. Vast amount of my time is spent looking at strategy around IT security, systems and processes. And a lot of people are very confused about what we're doing because they go, but shouldn't you be fixing my printers or my emails? It's like, no, we need to make sure your business doesn't go bust because of a cybersecurity incident. And that's a management issue. That's not an IT issue. But I want to talk about some of the IT issues in this video, and hopefully this will kind of make sense to you. So a big thing is this baseline. So we used to just, and I'm sure you kind of seen this, especially in a small business, you go to PC World or whatever, you buy a computer, plug it in, off you go, maybe set up some antivirus. That just doesn't cut it in 2023. That's not acceptable. Instead, what we do is have baseline configuration management. Now, if you ever got on an airplane, you'll know that you may know that pilots have checklists, the aircrew have checklists, the people that do maintenance on the aeroplane, they have checklists, and everything goes A, B, C, D. Not because the people are stupid, it's because you can't afford to make mistakes or the planes will fall out of the sky. So we're moving to this baseline configuration management. When we get a computer, we just install straight Windows, don't have any gump that comes from the manufacturer on it. Then we load up our tools, which automatically get loaded. We have a baseline configuration. When we set up Office 365 for you, we have a baseline security configuration. And then we find there's things that we can do to improve it. We have a checklist and we go through each of the customers checking those things. This is a very long way from the past way of like people just ringing up and saying, oh, I can't print, I've got a problem with my email, my computer's a bit slow or whatever. Or saying, oh, we'll buy this piece of cybersecurity software and that'll fix cyber. That's not what's happening. 2-3 years ago, the business was very different. And it's very important to people to understand that if you're not doing those things as a business leader, if you're not managing that risk, looking at making sure you meet like at least like baselines, like basic stuff like cyber essentials, you really got to meet that standard nowadays. And a lot of businesses, it's just over their heads. They don't understand the risk and they only start doing something about it when they're either too late and they've lost the business, or they have an incident and they lose 10, 20, 50, 100,000, $250,000 I saw last year, pounds, dollars, euros, whatever. So don't think for 1 minute cybersecurity isn't something that is a management issue and isn't something that you need to have on your radar. And I talked before about IT support, and obviously that's not just the day-to-day, but using these baseline tools. And I talked about strategy, and a big part of your strategy is mitigating that risk. And there's opportunities there as well. There are a lot of industries now where you have to meet the standards, or you can't bid on government contracts unless you meet the standards. So it's a changing area. There's a lot happening in the cybersecurity world at the moment. So if you'd like to know more, you've got any questions, let me know in the comments below or get in touch with me. Oh, by the way, I think I mentioned before, I've got a ebook about cybersecurity specifically for small businesses. If you'd like a copy of that, I'll put a link below or just drop me a message and I'll send you a copy of it. Thanks very much for watching.